Hey guys, good morning. It's Tony. Before I start the video, I do want to say make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. If you guys want to see any tickers, I'll do some TA on anything, any stock or crypto that you guys want. Crypto's been absolutely booming, which is ridiculous and stuff. So it's super cool just to see. I'm not trading any crypto, so I'll happily do TA for you guys, but I'm not really putting any money into crypto right now. But I wanted to talk about the SBX and generally what's going on right here, right? So yesterday you had this massive drop all the way down, right? You had a huge drop. CPI was also not extremely bullish, but it was, it came in right, came in right on track, right? So that is sort of neutral bullish. And generally, what happens when you're neutral bullish is you tend to still go in the right direction, in the same direction that you've been going right now. So far, you've been pretty bullish ever since March 13th. Not only that, but you're still technically in an uptrend. Well, actually, I think we actually broke this, right? So you actually came up, broke this, came up here, broke this, retested up here, and then now this looks like you are on the daily. I'll be honest, this looks like a double top, right here. This looks like a double top right here, but the only issue with these double tops is I don't generally like double tops unless the second top is actually a lower price than the first top, right? You actually broke this high, right? You actually broke it at 415. This one, your high was at 408. So usually I would like that to be the other side, the other way around. So 415 up here and then 408. So, this is more of a, like bullish sentiment towards the upside right now. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we actually come back down to the lower part of this channel at like 408. But even right now, like the 3 hour we actually closed bullish. So there's actually a couple of things that could happen right now, right? And I'll explain that really quickly. So you can actually take longs here all the way back to like 413. And I generally think that could possibly happen sometime today, right? So you can take a long right here, go to 413, or you can wait for this channel to break because you're still in this channel, right? You're still in a bullish channel. So you're in between here and there, and you're in a bullish channel. For the most part, you keep bouncing, hitting top of channel, bounce, top of channel, bounce, top of channel, right? And that usually happens within a day or so. So if today we actually don't hit 413, I arguably think we're going back down to 405, right? That's what I'm thinking. And you're still technically on a bear daily cycle, right? You're only like the close here was 408, right? So you're only about a dollar in before actually being in profit, right? If you according to this on the bear cycle, you would have shorted at 408. In drawdown right now, you're only down about $1. So technically, I don't like longing while this whole thing is on a bear cycle, right? I generally like shorting at highs, which is I personally would have done at every single like channel point, right? So I would have shorted right here. I haven't been trading in a bit, but I would have shorted immediately right here at like 414 as soon as you hit the top of this channel, right? The top of this range. So I'm telling you right now, very, very, very good chance that you come back all the way down to this bullish channel low down here to 408, especially because of this hour bear trigger right here, right? Very good chance that you come all the way down here. You could bounce again, but this is definitely showing some weak signs in the market, right? If you're already dropping from here, generally what happens is, you actually like pump up, come down, or not even come down. You like pump up, like reverse a little bit, and then push up super hard. But right now, even pre-market, you're starting to sell off this whole position, right? You're already breaking lows. I'm pretty sure you already broke lows. Let's go in there and check. Yeah. Right? Like you already broke these lows. You already broke these lows of 4096. So as of right now, this does look like you're going down to like 408 or something, right? Just from looking at the chart. Oh, God, my voice is like giving out. Yeah, but as of right now, it does look like you're going back to 408. Here's the situation, right? You guys could long it right here, right? Get a long position as soon as this channel hits, right? You long, put your stop loss a little bit under this previous low, and then run this all the way to the bullish channel, right? So you essentially have an 11 of 5 RR. If you get stopped out right there, right, your second option would actually be to long down here when you hit the bottom of this range, right? You put it a little bit lower, like, I don't know, like right there. Maybe you have like a five, I don't know, like, let me see, 407, maybe like a $1, like 406, like a $1 drawdown, and have this all the way back again to channel. Because you probably, if you do bounce from here, you probably will see some resistance to channel, or you can more than likely come down here, hit resistance there, and then come all the way back down. But, you know, for the most part, right now, what you're looking for is you're looking for a bounce off this bullish channel. If this breaks, you're probably going all the way back down to 405, right? Just being completely honest. Definitely 407, right? If this channel breaks, you're going back down to 407. You can maybe bounce up to like 408 and then drop to like 409. But, you know, it's the way that this chart is moving, right? It's more than likely coming down to like 405 or so. So be careful today. If you want a long, you know, I'd wait for this channel to hit at 408. If you get stopped out, more longs at 407 if you want. But, you know, just on this on itself, you know, it's extremely telling of what can or what will happen sometime today, because I would expect us to actually push up harder if we were more bullish, right? Let me see. You are bouncing off you're bouncing off the 618 level now, right? You're bouncing off the 618. Let's go look at the 5 minute. The 5 minute is down here. Yeah, I mean, if you bounce, you should be bouncing off this level right now, off that 618 golden fib. So you should see something like this. Again, this is still a perfectly good long, right? You take the long now, you know, put your stops at like 408 and you can probably see 413. But, you know, as of right now, you know, you should be more cautious, you know, to the downside, right? Because even right here, right, you close the bullish trigger here, you're already trading down, which is a little bit worrisome, right? So as of right now, like I said, I would only short on the highs personally. So I would wait. I'm not going to short here. If I would short if we do come back up to like a 413, because guess what? If we come back to like 413 up here and you don't break, that's already a new lower high, right? And essentially what's going to happen is you're going to create a new trend like this, right? If you actually push up from here. So if you push up from here, right, you'll essentially do this, like maybe hit that, and then you'll come right back down like that. And this will basically confirm or be the start of the confirmation of like a new downtrend, essentially. So a lot of things that can happen. There's definitely a lot more bear sentiment right now, especially after yesterday's sell-off. I think because retail is a little bit more bearish today, they might actually get effed, but you know, you never know. I would definitely take this long back up to like 413, and then I would short in this whole general range all the way back down. But once this, again, there's a lot of stuff. If this 4 hour closes too, you know, generally what happens in the 4 hour is you run from 407 to last time to like 415. So you could run another $10 or so. But again, you're not supposed to sell off this hard, right? Pre-market, right? If you stayed up here, you know, pre-market would have been great, but you're already selling off. So sentiment today is definitely more bearish, you know, all the way back down to like 407. I would not be surprised if you actually sell off to 407 today. But general idea, right? Long here at like long here at 409, 408 at trend touch, long it back to 413. So you generally short this area, you long this area on the bottom here, plus this trend here. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.